Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Tuesday, the 4th of February 2025. So gold hits a new record highest tariff or traffic. Monday sparks tumult across markets, and US stocks were choppy after Trump's tariff order and eventual 30-day delay for Canada and Mexico. So that should bring the markets back and new all-time highs quite comfortably for the markets. Stocks and dollar chop to Trump tariff talk, and Trudeau bends the knee to Canada, will send 10,000 troops to border, named fentanyl czar to delay Trump tariffs. Fastest trade war ever, so that soon sorted it out, didn't it? He wasn't going to back down. Colombia saw that last week when they refused to take back the immigrants. And so obviously they believe him to be serious or mad or both. And that's what's happened so far. The delay now for 30 days. Meanwhile, in other news, today is the JOLTS opening. If we got the JOLTS opening, that means that we've also got ADP tomorrow, which we have. And then we've got Friday, the big one, which is going to be the non-farm payroll numbers. So these are the first lot of numbers for Trump, which he will have inherited, obviously, from the previous month. Also, we've got a cut in rates from the UK as well, proposed on Wednesday as well. You'll have to go ahead with that. So let's see what happens there. Right, let's have a look at the markets for yesterday. Very choppy, as I did warn. It's going to be choppy for some time, so just heed the warning there. Right, let's have a look at the Dow for yesterday. So the Dow managing to rally back from the overnight as it traded down to that support that we spoke of yesterday at 43,821. Markets down again on the overnight. Don't know why. It should be turning around and heading back to the all-time high and making those. I mean, let's face it, we've had wars, we've had all sorts, and the market keeps making new all-time high. So why should a trade war get in the way of the markets making new all-time highs? So there you can see yesterday, the markets, Trump announces they're going to pause, and off we go back to the upside. Overnight, the market's showing a bit of activity there in the last hour. But managing to stay at the DP. It won't take a lot to get back to the all-time high in the daily chart there, say 45,077. And in the DAX, same thing, market recovering yesterday. You can see the overnight is very similar to the Dow. This huge volume as well, that's indicative of the market saying, whoa, hold on chaps, let's not get too hasty with the selling. Let's buy back. It's called climatic volume. So again, in the 30-minute chart, you can see how they've just reversed this and moved it straight back above the DP. There is a slight increase, well, certainly relative to what's happened for the rest of the night. But yesterday, nice steady climb all the way back. Choppy, but climbing in the right direction. So again, expect new all-time highs in the DAX as we've got a month delay on the tariffs now as far as Canada and Mexico are concerned. So Trump can see if anything happens with the illegals coming across, if they delays or reduces the numbers. So the all-time highs are back on the table, particularly with the non-farm payrolls this week as well. S&P, same thing, green bar, climatic volume action, back above the averages, despite overnight quick shakeout there, huge volumes. And now the market just needs to get back above the DP. Might move lower to begin with, but they'll drag it back. And in the FT 100, same thing, climatic volume, market stopped at the 20-bar moving average. Now it's free to move back up. The FT seems to love Reeves. She's the only thing that does, but then it's an inanimate object because nobody else does, let's put it that way. Right, the market's sideways to higher, heading back to, again, all-time highs for the FT there, 8691, and in the 30-minute chart you can see we didn't barely move when the other two markets, US markets futures, just had a slam down in the last hour. The FTSE hasn't. You can see it moving up with the US yesterday afternoon as well, but very choppy there. That's what you call a choppy session. That is barely 50 points as well, so not having a lot to do with what was happening in the US. We did gap down, and of course, and we pulled back most of it before the cash market opened. But you can see there the 200 MA dominating this market at the moment, so it's got to get through that. But being held and finding support at the DP at the moment. US dollar back down where it belonged yesterday, but trying to make tracks overnight. So that means it's going to impact on the metals. So let's have a look at those. And in silver, the market stuck in a sideways range, and now we've got a 30-day delay. That's exactly what you can expect, is sideways to lower as far as silver is concerned. And there you can see a bit of a chop yesterday in the market. It did manage to rally back, and there's certainly potential for the upside, but now the trade the tariffs have come off the table for a month, and you can expect to see this make its way back down to $30. And they say that because we've got climatic action on the upside as well for gold. Gold is going to take a breather and move lower as well over the next few days. And there you can see it in the 30-minute chart. It's called a straight reversal, and you've got buying in one 30-minute session. The next minute they're all taking the money. So a green followed by a red. Very choppy there, isn't it? That's a very interesting volume for the overnight market for gold, sitting at the close. So maybe gold's going to move higher once more. Then that's a lot of volume. That is, I've never seen that on an overnight chart before, and actually more than yesterday. So are they buying back into the market at the moment to move it to the upside, or are they piling in and holding it and then going to dump it? But there's a lot of volume there. That's very, very interesting. But we'll see by to the end of today. If the market moves back to the upside, then it's certainly buying. But it's got support there as well at the moment as well. And not only at the 62%, sorry, not 62% at the close, and then at 89% is what I was getting at there. Thinking ahead of myself. Let me just move this over for you so you can see what I'm trying to actually explain there. So you can see we came down to 89% retracement from that low to the high, and then the market there finding a bit of support. But this is a lot of volume. Not seen that before. A lot of volume. And as I said in yesterday's alert, that all of the gold contracts, they are taking delivery. So maybe this temporary respite by Trump will allow the market to, or those that want gold, to actually get in there and get it cheaper at this point. Right, let's have a look at the gold-silver ratio. And as I just mentioned, this is moving to the upside, so that means that gold's holding its own. Silver's going to get pushed to the downside, and that appears to be the case looking at this chart at the moment. So there's green there, and we're sitting around 89. It's ridiculous, but that's what it is. Right, let's have a look at yesterday's trades. So confession time. I completely forgot yesterday to hit the record button. Busy playing with AI and trying to write in some new rules just to see what the results were, and completely forgot. So the market's up, pulling back, and then you got the signal there, and the market up for the morning, and then down for the afternoon, mid-morning there, just the last hour. So we're up in the first hour, down in the second hour. And very choppy in the afternoon. We had a potential buy. You can see how tiny these bars are. They're basically 12 points each. Market then finding support at the 200 MA. We go up again for a short term, where you can see there that we've got some resistance across there. And then we get the sell, the market moves lower. And then we get the announcement that there's a 30-day delay on the tariffs, and the market moving higher there. Meanwhile, overnight prices, there's the shakeout. The market's already come back off this. So to get back to yesterday's high, it should be a piece of cake when we kick in at 7 a.m. there. Right, that will do for this one. I'll try and remember to hit the record button today. And with that, have a great day. And as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.